Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Well, the last 24 hours have just raised more questions about why Donald Trump fired FBI Director James Comey. Okay, no one seems to know why. Donald Trump doesn't seem to know why. Because here's the dealio. First, he said it was based on the recommendation of Assistant Attorney General and 50-year-old just hitting puberty, Rod Rosenstein. Hang in there, Rod. Now, Trump even sent out Mike Pence to repeat that idea. You know, Pence had to go out there and go, "What are you gonna do? Rod says he's gotta go. Rod's the man. Our hands were tied." Now, some people were skeptical that this was the reason. For instance, people like Rod Rosenstein, who said, and I'm paraphrasing, "What? No, sorry, fellas, no, not me, you know." At one point, Rosenstein actually threatened to quit. It'll all be detailed in his tell-all book, Threatening Courage. Still, the White House staff kept repeating that the decision came after the recommendation from Rosenstein. And today, Donald Trump backed those staffers up, then ran over them repeatedly by changing his story.
Monday, you met with the Deputy Attorney General, Rod Rosenstein.
Right.
Did you ask for a recommendation?
What I did is I was going to fire Comey. My decision. It was not...
You had made the decision before they came in the room.
I was going to fire Comey. There's no good time to do it, by the way.
Because in your letter you said I accepted their recommendation.
Yeah, well,
so you had already made the decision.
I was going to fire regardless of recommendation.
So there was...
Yes. He was going to do it regardless. Totally believable. Trump does have a long history of doing whatever he wants regardless. But, hey, when you're a star, they let you do it. Comey should have known he was in trouble when Trump pulled out the Tic Tacs. So, if it wasn't on the recommendation of Rosenstein, why did he get rid of Comey?
Look, he's a showboat. He's a grandstander.
That is really the squash calling the pumpkin orange. That was an orange float, like a rose parade. And that wasn't Trump's only interview this week. He also sat down with The Economist and talked about Chinese President Xi Jinping and the amazing things he learned about China. Our relationship with China is long. Of course, by China standards, it's very short. You know, they go back 8,000 years. We have 1776 is like modern history. They consider 1776 like yesterday, and they, you know, go back a long time. In fact, did you know that General Tso was a real guy? Yeah. I think he fought with Captain Crunch. Not sure. Let's check it out.
Magically delicious.
I mean, in this interview with The Economist, Trump really seems like he likes his new best friend, Xi Jinping. I think I like him a lot. I think he likes me a lot. We were supposed to meet for 10 minutes, and then the 10 minutes turned out to be 3 hours, alone, the two of us. The next day, it was supposed to be 10 minutes. Dinner turned out to be 3 hours. I mean, he's a great guy. Tell me more, did you have lots of fun? Tell me more, will they kill Kim Jong-un? Tell me more. Do you have any regrets? Tell me more, will they forgive our debt? Thank you very much. I'll go grease that. And then, what else? Trump also laid out his new tax reform plan to The Economist and used a totally original metaphor. It's called priming the pump. You know, if you don't do that, you're never going to bring your taxes down. You understand the expression, prime the pump? Have you heard that expression before? Because I haven't heard it. I mean, I came up with it a couple of days ago, and I thought it was good. Yes. Yes. Don't adjust your television sets. You heard that right. Donald Trump is claiming he came up with the phrase, prime the pump. Sir, did you learn nothing from Melania's speech? Just don't do it. Now, I'm no expert. I'm not sure who invented the phrase priming the pump, but I think it goes back to the pump. What other phrases did Trump invent? Paper, plastic, that was me. I'm the first one to call left turn a Louie. How's it hanging? No one wondered how it hung before me. Chocoholic, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Trump also gave a White House tour to Time magazine and gave reporters a first-hand look at his dinner routine. As he settles down, they bring him a Diet Coke while the rest of the guests are served water. When the chicken arrives, he is the only one given an extra dish of sauce. And at the dessert course, he gets 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream with his chocolate cream pie instead of the single scoop for everyone else. Wow. 2 scoops.
Oh, man.
Does he also get to ride in the front seat sometimes? Man, I wish I was the president. Or really, anyone else. Trump was also sad about how everyone's been so mean to him, saying, it never made sense to me, the level of animosity. All you want to do is let's have a great military. Let's have low taxes. Let's have good health care. Let's have good education. You know what? I did not realize he was such a tender-hearted soul. So I'm not going to say anything negative about the president, like that his hands are so small he needs both of them to work a TV remote. No. I'm going to let Time magazine's picture say that for me. Hold on. I just tell the Joint Chiefs we're code green. My thumb can't reach the on button.